full-time switch to receiver going?
It's fun. It's definitely exciting. Finding ways to contribute, you know what I'm saying, so we can win, man. I think that's the biggest thing.
I know it was always the plan last year, and then things happened. Looking back on it, Dakereon, just how do you sum up your season last year? Was it frustrating at times? Was it just something that had to be done, or how do you look at it?
Man, I think it was something that had to be done, but definitely was a team first guy. Had to contribute in every way possible, and that's what it was. That's the role I had to play last year, but I think this year let's have more opportunities this year. So.
Ken, what changed? Because I think when you were coming in here, obviously you had other opportunities to go other places to play other positions. Mm-hmm. But what changed though in your mind to be able to say, I want to be here. I want to play receiver.
This is home. I think since my ninth grade year of high school, I kind of established the state of South Carolina. I kind of wanted to take it over. I dated high school. This is my home. I want to continue to stay here, and I want to continue to take it over.
Was it ever a consideration in the off season to maybe try you like somewhere else?
I always knew I wanted to be here. So whatever way I could stay here and be the best way I could, be the best person I could be, and the best person on the field to create better opportunities for me in the future, I did. So.
What do you think of yourself as a receiver? How's that going?
I think I'm explosive. Well, I know I'm explosive. With the ball in my hands, I'm electric. I think everybody knows that. I just got to get the basics down, the route running and stuff like that. And once I get that down, I think it'd be over with. So.
Who's helping you with those route running?
Who's helping me? B-Mac, without a doubt.
Do they still have you running a few quarterback reps during?
Right now, I'm just strictly receiver.
And would you expect that during the year they might try some of those end rounds, direct snaps, what have you?
Possibly. Right now we just focus on me being a receiver, and we'll go from there.
On that route running, what teammates have helped you, and who have you really leaned on in that process?
Watching Shot Smith. Shot Smith is a very smooth guy. Josh Van as well. But I think a lot of guys, even Xavier Leggett, a lot of guys put their foot in the ground, change directions fast, and I take a lot from a lot of different guys.
As a quarterback, or a former quarterback, now playing receiver, how does that help you in your transition?
Being able to adjust yourself, different routes off different coverages, being able to see it early, seeing where the nickel's playing, is he inside, outside, and stuff like that. Just giving away coverages, just being able to understand the game more. You know what I'm saying? It kind of slows down outside, with the DBs and stuff like that. But, yeah.
How different is the practice experience being a receiver compared to being a quarterback?
A lot different. It's a lot different. A lot more running. Definitely got in shape. I think that was my biggest thing in the offseason was getting in shape so I could be able to perform at a high level.
You feel like you guys have a better – when I say you guys, you and Ryan have a stronger connection. Not saying nothing against Shy, but just because you guys have both played quarterback?
I think we all got – I wouldn't say that. I don't think anyone's connection is more than anyone else's. I think we're pretty solid all across the board.
Any receivers you watched in the league or in college over the years that you really like and try to emulate a little bit?
Debo. I'm not going to lie. Debo Samuel, very electric guy. A guy that after he catches the ball, yak yards and stuff like that, I always watch Debo. Other than that, I've never really looked into other receivers, but definitely Debo Samuel.
Are you doing any work on the outside or mostly in the slot?
Both.
Have you reached out to Debo at all and have any conversations?
Congratulated him on the Super Bowl win. Not the Super Bowl win, the Super Bowl experience. But I haven't really got a chance to sit down and talk with him one-on-one yet. So.
Is there a play that he made this past season that really stuck out to you that was his best one?
I got two. One of them, the block he had for the running back going inside the end zone. I forgot what game it was. And then I think everybody saw towards the end of the season, the jet sweep, he spin on the sideline and scored one of the top plays of the year. So definitely those.
Did you get to do any wide receiver during the season last year after Jay got hurt, or was it just strictly all quarterback?
Man, I was doing both, every day. It just depends on the period. Same period, I was just switching back and forth.
How about the return game? You see yourself playing a role there?
Oh, most definitely.
Oh, punt or kick?
Both.
What is it like to kind of get used to that? I can't imagine at quarterback you were fielding kicks at much at all.
It's natural for me. I think that's a God-given ability, and I'm thankful for. It's not really that much. It's just natural. It comes natural. I just got to continue to get the fine details down, and I think I'll be good.
How tough was it battling that hamstring last year?
Definitely tough. I wasn't healthy at all last year. I just had to battle through it and do what I had to do. And I think the offseason was big on me on getting healthy. I think my strength coach and and the athletic training program, they did a great job of getting me healthy. So
Speaking of that, what do you think of Coach Jackson and his staff?
very high tech. He's gonna have us fast and very explosive. I think we train great all off season. I think it's the best shape we've ever been in.
What's something different that he's brought to that program?
I want to say anything different. I think, but we're focusing more on being fast and being more explosive. Trying to be fast, twitch and stuff like that. Off the ball fast and different things like that.
What's it been like working with Coach Bobo?
Oh, very exciting. Very a man that demands respect in terms of his offense. A guy that wants us to be better. You know what I'm saying? He wants to be the best offense in the SEC, and I know we will be.
Is he a guy who does some pretty cool stuff with the slot receivers?
Say it again.
Is he a guy who does some pretty cool stuff with the slot receivers?
I mean, with his concept, he does a lot of cool stuff with outside and inside. You know, so that's one thing about this offense that you never know what's coming.
What are you being able to learn about B-Mac now that he's your position coach and obviously trying to build a stronger bond with him, I'm sure?
Never satisfied. I think he's a guy that always wants more, and that helps us be better as receivers. And there's always wants more, and that makes you so competitive and makes you want to do better. And you're not gonna hear him say good job. You're gonna hear him say you should have did this better. You know what I'm saying? But I think that's the kind of coach he is, and we're very, very grateful for that.
From your perspective at receiver, what have you seen from coming in at quarterback? I know you knew Luke in high school as well.
Yeah. Very, very smooth guy. Very smooth. Of course, fast. One of the fastest guys on the team. But one thing I've seen him, he's very confident. And I think that that's going to take him a very long way just coming in this early. You know what I'm saying? Just think about myself coming in that early and comparing it to him. He's very, very confident, and he's moving pretty well. Appreciate it.